Marty, what's going on? I thought you moved away.
Every 3 months I got to come back out here.
Okay.
Workers' comp.
Yeah. Makes sense.
They do all my medical for my migraine.
Yep.
I've been trying to get, if I can get a doctor that will take workers' comp down there, I'd be done.
Of course.
I'd only come up.
So how long do you stay up here for?
This time I'm up here for my granddaughter's first birthday.
Nice.
Tomorrow.
Yep.
And then obviously the second Christmas.
Okay.
And then hopefully I'm going home on the 8th. That I really do consider it.
Yeah, of course. That's nice seeing you, you know. What's going on, Jill? Welcome. Getting everything started here today. Evening. Lee, how's everything today? Wow, what a shot. What a shooter. Rachel! What's going on, Augustine? Welcome, everybody. We got a good match today between Team Lafayette and Academy Lanes. I'm doing great, yeah. Went out for lunch with one of my friends today, and that was a lot of fun. Lisa! And then made another video, and work. Oh, what a strike! What a strike! Had a good day though so far. Rio's all over that hit.
Not anymore.
Come on, are you kidding me? Let's go! What a try. What a try.
You want to do my first at it the first time?
That pin was hit, too. Rio loves the camera. Yes, he does. I just got to make sure he's out of camera view after he throws his strike.
That should have been fucking
I got to make sure, too, you know, I can't, the microphone doesn't pick up what he says. Stephanie, what's going on? Well, that was it. Oh, you want to share it to Facebook? Should work. Yeah, look at that. All they have to do is click on that. That's what I like to see, Brian. Nice job. Tammy subscribed for another month. Oh, I love you so much, Tammy. Thank you. Subscribers are the best.
I definitely want to see that back on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely want to see that.
Which one, the first one or the second one?
Second one. Well, either or, really. Both, maybe.
I mean, the second one, the pin was hit.
It did. I hit that pretty rough, too.
Yep. Oh, you're the best, Tammy. Thank you. Thank you, Jill, for the gifts. Look at all these. It's corn. You're the best. You guys are awesome. So they have already started at this point. Yep. Mrs. Magic isn't here tonight to keep score for me, so I'm going to try to look over their shoulders and keep score. I think there's only one bowler that's not there from Academy.
I'll get over there.
Chuck DeRocher on the right, John Lescarbeau on the left. Chucky is a fill-in tonight. Not part of the normal team. Still a very good bowler, though. Kathy, welcome. Tammy sending the lemonade. Taking over the #1 gifter badge from Jill. Gifts and subscribing. Love it, love it, love it. All right, Kevin's on the left and Cory Aleci on the right. So yesterday I won game 1. I had a 128 to his like 96, I think. Game 2 and 3, I don't know what happened. I had a 78 game 2, and game 3 was a 93. I have no idea what happened. I couldn't find the headpin to save my life. And game 4 through 5, I had a 46. Yeah, 128 was great. But game 4, I had a 46 through the first 5. And I was switching up everything. Finally, I found it in the second half and finished with a 138. So I had a 92 half, which is incredible. And then game 5, I won 107 to 106. Came back down to earth. Up right where I should be.
All right, Captain, come on, I'll go get it.
So this is in like the northeast section of Massachusetts. It's as far northeast as you can get. So I would assume that's probably about 3 hours from Hartford, maybe 3.5. PNRG, hey, hey, hey. What's going on, Brady? The only thing I know is Foxwoods from here, and Foxwoods is about 2.5 hours. Trigger, what's going on, my man? Oh, I got my lemonade. Don't you worry about that. Not only is this like bowling, this actually is bowling. Is it like 10-pin bowling? Yes. It's similar. It's got a few differences, but it's mostly the same. It was just to lull them into a sense of security. Oh, there you go. Come on, hit it. Hit it. Oh, what a shot. Am I at 5 of 5 on that right now? Or am I even like more than that? I do have the best subscribers in the whole, in all of TikTok, but. Jeff Walsh, almost a strike. Looked good, looked good. Chris Kaz, oh, come on. Oh, that should have gone. That was a beautiful ball. My average is still a 105. On Tuesday night, it's 104.7. In the ACST, it's 105.2. But it's still right around 105 right now. Yeah, but they both picked up their spare, which is the most important thing. Like, you can never expect to get a strike, but as long as you make your spare afterward, that's the most important thing. So Fuller promised me earlier today a 380 through 3 games. That's the number he promised he was going to get. He said this is going to be the first time he bowls well on my TikTok channel. So let's see if he is true. No Mrs. Magic tonight, so no scorekeeping. No, she decided to spend the night with her mother tonight. So as long as I keep bowling above my average, the average is going to go up. But the problem is I keep having great games, like a 138, and then I have a 78 game, and it ends up all averaging out. Oh, what did I do? Nothing. I didn't do anything. No. She's just, she goes over there for dinner every Friday night, and then sometimes she comes out with me after. So tonight she just decided to stay out. I mean, I did go out to lunch with my best female friend, so that could be an issue too. I don't know. I don't think so, though. I think it's fine. very another one. They're switching sides. I mean, both these teams are pro teams, so they should be throwing it hard. They should be throwing it straight and accurately.
I knew it was going to happen.
I mean, I know you guys have seen Team Lafayette before. This could be the first time I've shown Academy lanes on this one. Oh, thank you, Amber. I think it's cool. And I was told before, if you think something's fun and you have fun doing it, you should share it. So that's what I've been doing. Great ball from Josh Rio. Well, these guys are a lot better than me and you, Pete. What's happening? Oh boy, that was a terrible joke. I'm sorry. Ivan. Oh, way better than you. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say way better. You were fine. Just certainly better. So where is this located? This is Riverwalk Lanes in Amesbury, Massachusetts. Where is it? Candlepin bowling is mostly found in northern New England and like maritime Canada. I love it. I love seeing it, Ivan. I have tried duckpin before, and I was pretty decent at it. For my first time, I threw like a 130 something, and then I mean it's a lot like Candlepin, so but just easier. Whose name is Jaden, Lisa? I think you would be, if you're hard throwing duckpin bowler, I think you would be okay in Candlepin. The ball's smaller and the pins are smaller, so you got to be more accurate. But the speed really helps in this game. No, spin is not important at all, really, in Candlepin. Accuracy is still the most important thing, of course. But then speed is the number 2, and that is not the case in 10-pin. I know that. Oh, Jaden. Yeah, happy birthday, Jaden. December birthdays are always tough, so especially being this close to Christmas. But always a big milestone in every kid's life. How old is Jaden?
All right, John, come on, buddy, let's go.
Oh, congratulations. 7's a big age. Oh, so lob line rules. It's kind of a tough topic. So it's almost never called. You really have to call it on yourself. If it was like a major tournament, sometimes they have judges, but even they don't generally have them anymore. Oh, that's what I love to hear, Lisa. Yeah, so generally lobs you have to call on yourself. Your teammates can call you out for it too. Generally it's not something you question if you might say something if someone's doing it a lot. And obviously, like if it's close, it's one thing. If you're lobbing it halfway down the lane, then someone would say something. But if you're like, 3-4 inches past the line, it shouldn't happen. But sometimes people take it. I don't think. I mean, it's the perfect sport for a lot of people, and so maybe those two things fit. But I don't think any of these guys want to be tough guys. Yeah, someone will tell you just help yourself. A lot of these guys are just having fun up there. Cory just missed that one. Inch to the left, that would have gone. This sport really is about precision more than anything else. Like, you got to hit that 3-inch pin just the right way from 60 feet away with a 4-inch ball, and that's really difficult to do. I respond to everybody because sometimes people just want to be like mean for no reason, and sometimes I can sway them to change their mind. Respond to everybody with kindness, and you never know, you know. Just be kind. That's it. Oh, that looks so good. 300 has never happened in Candlepin bowling. 245 is the most that's ever happened, and it's only happened twice in the history of the game. I would hope so. I mean, these guys are pro Candlepin bowlers, so. No, I'm not throwing tonight. No, I'm just here recording, hanging out, watching the pros just like you guys are. Yeah, I mean, like a 300 game is just, it's too hard. It really is. We have our own version of a perfect game in Candlepin, and that's when you, it's the same as a clean game in 10-pin. So, like, if you leave no pin standing throughout the entire game, that's a Candlepin perfect game.
One more!
Nick, what's happening, my man? Yeah, you got to come up to northern New England if you want to give this a try. It's not around the rest of the country yet. Oh, what a shot! Oh my God, that was great. Now 5 pins get the 450 for the max score. Is that correct too? That was a beautiful shot. Look. I don't know, but there's a few down there. It's hard for me to tell because I live like on the New Hampshire border, so like that far away. I don't know what's down there. So I have heard someone got 7 in a row one time. I've only seen someone get 4 in a row, and that was me. Best series ever. I know Mark Ritchie has the high 3-game series of all time. He's bowling 2 lanes over right now. I think he had a 500 something for a 3-game series, which is insane. Oh, that's what I love to hear. Oh, Casey McCool, man, that guy's something else too. Hey, Merry Christmas, James. Wow, that pin went straight up and down. Yeah, Candlepin bowling really has that effect on people. Like, you start watching it, you start bowling in it, and like you just get sucked into it. You really do. But like I said, Fuller told me 380 tonight. He promised me. He called his shot. So far, he's at a 28 through 3. So he's got a ways to go. How much does the ball weigh? The ball can weigh anywhere from 2 pounds 4 ounces to 2 pounds 7 ounces. Most pro bowlers and most people who have their own balls are going to have either 2 6s or 2 7s. I use 2 6s, but only because that's just what I happened to buy when I bought them. I didn't really put any thought into it at the time. Oh, Lottie back in the day? He was so good. Yes. Yeah, oh my, it makes a huge difference. 1 ounce makes a large difference. So Max only uses 2 7s. And if I try to throw his ball, like it's completely different. Yes. 1 ounce makes a huge, huge difference. And a 2-4, like that's basically, the only time you would use a 2-pound, 4-ounce ball is if it was like the glow bowling ball. And those ones are just made of a different material. And that's why they're so light. And that is a huge difference. Like you can drastically feel that one. Dude, I assume 10-pinners have glow bowling also, right? Where you put the black lights on and everyone bowls like that. Well, 2004 literally was, 19 years ago? We've all gotten a little older since 2004. I've seen some of Lottie's early ones from the 90s, and it's really funny to watch him. He hasn't changed his style much at all. Wow, what a shot. Well, when you're younger, you're stronger, you know. He was. He has worn literally the same shoes since the 90s. So yes, he literally was wearing the same shoes. Yes, you can just pick the 2-pin, the 3-pin. So when you do that, that's called a quarter Worcester. No, please. There is no problem with questions. It gives me something to talk about. Lanes do not get oiled. There's no oil on the lanes. There is a wax they put on it once a year, basically just to protect them a little bit. But as far as the oil in 10-pin lanes, no, that is not the case. That's a half Worcester, what he just did. And that's where the name, the quarter Worcester, when you just pluck out the 2 or 3 come in. So it all depends on what bowling alley you go to. The more oil they put on the deck, the more the pins will fly. And that can change from a hard house to an easier house. Wow, how about that? Just taking out the 1 pin right there. Why is this so much harder than 10-pin bowling? Because this is regular bowling in this area. You gotta remember, this is a 4-inch ball. We're throwing it 60 feet, same as a 10-pin lane, at a 3-inch pin. And it doesn't get the same action as a 15-pound ball throwing it down the lane. That's also however wide, a foot wide, or however big that ball is. So a lot of these kids come on to the chat once in a while. They actually use the name Lottie on there, so you'd be able to see if they did. But I know he was very excited when these kids were watching him, which was nice. Yeah, he's got a couple kids, I think, right now. That's not up to me to talk about his personal stuff, so. Oh, what a shot from Chucky. Oh, come on.
How about come on, come sit with me. Let's go. Come on.
Yeah, I know, but he's got his own life going on. I don't know how much he wants me to talk about his personal life, so. Wow. You gotta hit that single pin, man. That's a huge thing right there. Yeah, I definitely bowled duck pin. We have a place in Chelmsford, Mass that has duck pin. I've done it a couple times. It's been fun every single time I've done it. But if I'm gonna switch out from Candlepin, I'd still rather do 10 pin. Yeah, sometimes that happens. Ivan. Shut it off, turn it back on. Classic IT. Yeah, big ball bowling. If I'm going to switch it up, that's what I'm going to do. Because it's so much different. Duck pin just feels too much like Candlepin. And if I'm going to switch it up, I really want to do something really different. I don't know if that's true, but I would believe it. Lettuce is an incredible bowler. Every time I've watched her, it's been like something else, you know? Wow. Anything over 200 is incredible in this game.
Hey, that ain't bad, buddy, huh?
3 attempts, yes. First one is still a strike. Second one is still a spare. Same as 10 pin bowling. The real difference is the third ball, which is just total pinfall with no bonus balls. So say Cory gets all these ones down right now. Say Kevin gets all these ones down right now. This will just be a 10. With nothing else, nothing extra. Obviously with like a strike you get 2 bonus balls, with a spare you get 1. Where is that happening? The duck pin tournament. If it's close by, I'd like to go see it. God, how many times do I say that when I'm bowling? Just hit the head pin. Just hit the head pin, Tony. So this is Riverwalk Lanes in Amesbury, Massachusetts. My hometown. Now, is someone down there like recording it? Twitch? Because, I wouldn't mind heading down there watching some duck pin bowling. But I'd like to bring my camera too if I can. Yeah, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, and Maine are the 3 biggest states for Candlepin bowling. Send me a message. Remind me of that. Let me know. Give me some details. Oh, what a shot from Chris Gaz. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah. Yeah, I'd love to go down and watch that. That sounds like a lot of fun. There is a lot of power in this, yes. I know when I throw it between 32 and 34 miles an hour. I've seen other guys throw it upwards of 45 miles an hour. Where's the ball return? They're on the outside of the lanes, believe it or not. So it'll be on the outside of 5 and the outside of 6. That comes from, because this bowling alley is so old, it's actually before pin setting machines were invented. So back in the day, kids would be in the back setting up the pins for every bowler. And it was just easier for them to set them up that way. Oh, nice try. Nice try. Yeah, any questions you have, I'm more than happy to answer. Like I said, it gives me something to talk about. Yeah, I'm obviously not going to do it right now, but yeah, I'll probably message you tomorrow about it. That sounds awesome. Thank you. Oh, great ball from Brian Fuller. It's probably for you guys, for the watchers, because of the acoustics in this place. The acoustics are amazing here. Possible, yes. The problem you're going to have, Chris, is that no company makes Candlepin machines anymore, like the pin setting machines. Every company that used to make them has gone out of business because the machines that they made are too good, from what I've been told. Oh, so you probably use the word balls, which is not allowed. Yeah. Balls are very smooth. What's going on, Mark from Indy? No, string machines are not made for Candlepin. Because we leave our pins on the deck, you cannot have strings on the team. Strings on the pins, I mean. I have no plans to be in Maine for any tournaments up there. That doesn't mean I'm not going to go to one at some point. I love Vegas. I used to live outside of Vegas in Pahrump, Nevada, back in the day. I love Vegas. One of my favorite cities of all time. That is 100% true, Mark. Hey, there you go. How many times has he done that tonight? Twice tonight? Twice in 7 boxes. Not bad. Yep, 10 frames at a time. Same as Candlepin. 300 is the maximum score, but that's just never going to happen because strikes are way too hard to get in this game. Oh, what a try. Nice. Beautiful shot. Yeah, I was supposed to meet up with a couple of the PVA guys, but something happened and they just never got a hold of me, you know. Pahrump is a great town. Of course, it's on live TV a little too often nowadays, but but yeah, I used to live out in Pahrump back in the day. Please, no guy with the sunglasses. We need to keep the homeless outside, okay? This is Amesbury. This is not East Boston. Oh. I know. I know.
You can go 6 months not doing that.
Don't worry, there'll be a video about that too.
Yeah.
If you could do it like 3 more times, that would make a really good video.
I might at this rate. Why are you showing the same box over and over? It wasn't.
No. Well, at least it was on different lanes.
Right.
So tomorrow's tournament starts at 10 a.m. And we have a bye during the first round, but I'm going to still set it up and watch somebody, which is pretty sweet. Getting a bye, wow, nice shot. Getting a bye the first round is huge because it's a 2-loss and you're out. We're starting with a win round 1, and so we only have to win 2 rounds to make the semifinals and make money. Everybody else has to win 3 rounds.
Oh, crazy now. All the opponents go to sleep.
and I like our chances. The team we've got put together is amazing. Like, all fantastic bowlers. As usual, I'm the worst bowler on the team. But the problem is the place is 2 hours away, so we're leaving at 6:30 in the morning to get there. So generally, Candlepin to 10 pin. There's probably about, I'd say, 3 or 4 Candlepin lanes to every 10 pin lane in the area. Candlepin is just more popular in this area. Yeah, so this is called Candlepin bowling, and it is the best kind of bowling there is. So my teammates are going to be, it's going to be me, JT, if you know him, Justin Lyon is. Candlepin Alley with the most amount of lanes is actually Academy Lanes, where these guys are from. It has 44 lanes, it's just Candlepin. Oh God, no. It's more likely 5-1 in favor of Candlepin in this area. Like, there are 10-pin places you can go, but it is the oddball out, certainly. So anyway, Justin Lyonnaise, yep, JT. It's got Corrado Pani, who I bowled with on Sunday. It has James Humes, who I don't really know that well. It also has Billy Shiner Jr., who I've met a couple times, but I don't really know him. And no, that's it. 5 bowlers. Me, JT, Billy Shiner, Corrado. Another one, nice. You guys are really good at hitting that 2-pin. And Corrado. Good old Art Bell. I listened to that thing for years when I lived back east, in this area. And I didn't know that he was from Pahrump until much later in life. In this game, you have to hit the head pin, yes. Like, it is so important. So we've had 3 2-pin hits so far, like just the 2-pin. How many do you think you guys are going to get tonight? Because it's not a normal hit, but 3 already is a lot.
There you go, buddy. It's a good 18.
Yeah, that never happens. Like, that's crazy. 5. Honestly, if it happens again, that's going to be a really weird thing. Yeah, I love that. That made me so happy. So this is the oldest one that I know of. This is from the 1920s. I believe Mark Richards said it was from 28. So it's almost 100 years old. Yeah, I try to do the Pro League on Friday nights. Ever since Mark Ritchie invited me to do it, it's like right down the street from my house. So there's no reason for me not to do this. And it gives me so much footage to use to make videos later. It's a big help. Jeff Walsh missing big time there. That's not how it's spelled, but yeah, it is the Worcester. Yep. So that's when you just take out either the 2.7, no 2.8. Bad with the numbers. 2.8 or the 3.9, and that's a half Worcester on either side. And then a quarter Worcester is just the 2 or the 3 pin. Yes, there's a in Salem. I know that they have a Candlepin lane at a pizza place. The Flatbread Pizza, I believe, has a Candlepin bowling alley. And then if you wanted to go over to Danvers, there's another one over there. Pins don't break all that often. If you're watching when I was down in Central, I got one that broke. Because Candlepins are actually made pretty sturdily. So generally you don't see Candlepins break, and if they do, it's the cap on the top or the bottom that falls off. Yes, yeah, there's definitely one in Beverly. Yep. And that is how you spell it, Spanky. That is how you that word that Spanky said is Worcester. And that is 100% accurate right there. In Beverly you did? Worcester, yep. I like the place in Gloucester more than I like the place in Beverly, but both are good. Both are really good. Yes. Yep. In fact, you wouldn't take out the broken pin until there was a full set and like you saw that it was broken at that point. You wouldn't touch it if it was just knocked down. But pins generally don't break. They are very sturdy pins. Bahava. Yeah, Bahava's a nice place. But Gloucester and Worcester are the two that are really New England named right there. Oh, Mills has a nice bowling alley too. Definitely the fastest house in all of Canada right there. Yeah, Bahava. Oh, there's Autumn. Nice to see you, Autumn. I've definitely been to Yawkey Way a few times. No one's wasting clam chowder on a fight. That's never going to happen. If you guys don't follow Autumn, by the way, you guys should definitely follow Autumn. She runs her own bowling alley, and just seeing the background of everything is fantastic. Like, obviously, I can't really go behind the scenes very often because I'm just a bowler. But she posts so many great videos and background stuff that you can't really see. And I think it's a lot of fun to watch. Although I was upset when I saw the pictures of the rain and what happens, and you have to put like tarps over the lanes. That was awesome. See, I send people your way every time I can. I mean, I'm trying, Steve. I really am. But I'm just a guy showing everything, you know. I don't actually work in a bowling alley. I don't actually have any like hand in it in any way possible. You should definitely have some sort of tournament up there, and I bet we could get a lot of bowlers to go up there and make it like a 50-50 tournament where you take half the money and half the money goes to the bowlers. I bet we could do something up there. That's true. I do a little bit of that. Come on, let's go, John. They are. This game is just really, really hard, Spanky. I mean, just in order to be in this league, you have to like average at least a 110 to 115. And most of these guys are like 115 to 120 averages, which is ridiculous for Candlepin. This is not duckpin. This is called Candlepin bowling, and it is the best kind of bowling there is. Oh, that would be awesome. I'd love to meet you. That'd be a lot of fun. So, Candlepin bowling isn't a strike game. Pro bowlers only average about 9% for strikes. This is more of a spare game and a 10 game than anything else. Yeah, 100 is a regular score. Like, it's a good score, honestly. And so far, these guys have 109, 92, 105, and 92. Yeah, Candlepin is so much harder than 10-pin. Remember, that ball is only about 4 inches wide. And you're trying to hit a pin that's 3 inches wide, 60 feet away. It's not easy at all. My average is a 105, which is better than most bowlers, but it's like not good enough to be in this league. Yep. Amesbury, the greatest town of all time, the place I was born, the place I grew up. Love Amesbury. Oh, that's a half Worcester right there. Eric used to bowl in this bowling alley back in the day. DeBrook. So you throw rocks, huh? Candlepin bowling. But if you went Candlepin bowling back in the 70s, there was 2 places you could have gone in Amesbury. There was either Baldinelli's or there was Lafayette Lanes. And this would have been Lafayette back in the day. And Baldinelli's was more on the other side of town. For years, I bowled out of Leo's Super Bowl, which was at the old Baldinelli's. Yeah, that makes sense. If it was downtown, it was Lafayette. If it wasn't downtown, it was Baldinelli's. That's what you Brookers do, I know. Leo's was great while it was Leo's. Now it's half 10-pin, half Candlepin house, and it's terrible now. They took out 16 Candlepin lanes to put in 10 10-pin lanes and just ruined it. all on strings. Like 10-pin bowling is bad enough, but you got to put it on strings. Yeah, it is terrible. Oh, nice try from Chris. Listen, Top Egg. The best part of the bowling alley isn't the arcade, and Riverwalk doesn't have an arcade. Yeah, well, the bigger your name, the better you are. So you guys, Top Egg is my older son that you guys don't ever get to see. For some reason, he never wants to go bowling with us. He is the toppest of all the eggs, though. So that's not tonight. I'm not bowling at all tonight, Big Pimpin'. Tonight I'm just recording, just hanging out, watching the pros, just like you guys are. Yeah, it's down by, oh, not bad. So they're down by 3 right now, Fuller's just told me. It's Team Lafayette versus Academy Lanes. Max is doing good. Max is doing very good. Spending the night at his grandmother's house tonight, like he does every Friday night. He's a great kid. All right. It's actually a really close match, if what Fuller said is true. Oh. Thank you for sharing the live. I appreciate it. Lee Howe's going to lose their subscription benefits soon. Oh no. It's weird that it tells me stuff like that. Alright, so now they must be down by 2. Coming into it. A great ball from Fuller. Oh, here we go. So it's called Candlepin, not Candlestick. You don't really hook the ball in this game because there's a few reasons why. The most important one is you take speed off the ball when you hook the ball. And in Candlepin, you really want a fast ball. So, it is a 2-pin match, 2 pins, and it all comes down to this single ball right here. Fuller getting 9. So Sean needs 8 to tie, 9 to win. 8 to tie. Oh, they won by 1? Oh, they won by 1. Nice. Nice. So, yeah, Team Lafayette wins by 1. Crazy close match. So anyway, you don't hook the ball. So yeah, you take power off the ball. You don't want to be doing that. And it doesn't look like it, but there's actually a lot of space between the pins down there. So if you went behind the 1 pin, you might not hit any pins. High string, let's see, 119, 125. Chris Kaz with a 125 is the high bowler. Yeah, double checking the math, making sure everything's right. You never know, because this isn't an electronic scoring, you really kind of have to make sure all the math is correct. But everything's good. I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be right back. I'll leave you guys with all the sound and everything.
It's a one for the difference, absolutely, in the match. Trying to win. All right, good mix. There you go, Mike.
Go get it, Rio.
In the face, kid.
I'm back. What did I miss? Drew reaching member level number 13. I like it.
Oh, I like it.
Had to go refill my lemonade. So the pins are actually heavier than the ball. The pins can weigh 2 pounds 8 ounces, while the balls only weigh up to 2.7. And so you really need to put more speed on the ball in Candlepin. I know it's not the case with 10-pin, James, and I hear it all the time from 10-pin bowlers, but speed really is a big factor in this game. A player gets 3 throws per frame. First one still strikes, second one is still spare, third one is just total pinfall. Sonia is awesome. I love Sonia. Such a fun person. What's going on, Michael? Yeah, they really do have to throw it that hard, though, Mike. Like, it really does help with the pin action. No aggression. It's just, it is what it is, and that's what you need to do. I know. I've been terrible. So, I've been waiting for the Toy Soldier to get some more collector boosters, and then they never did. So I was not able to get any collector boosters, and I really want to open up some. So I haven't done it. I've only been playing. Oh, that's not true. Ohio man, Joe Fresh. There's actually 2 Candlepin places in Ohio, believe it or not. There's the Wyoming Civic Center down in Cincinnati, and then there's Scene 75, I think it's called. Both of those, it's the only place outside of New England that has multiple bowling alleys for Candlepin. Candlepin is a New England sport, yes. So I still play a lot of Magic through. I've been opening packs up. I'm not sure where Scene 75 is, but I bet if you just Googled it, I bet you would be able to find it. Yeah, Cory's been bowling really good today so far. Closest from Providence. I don't know the South Shore very well at all. I'm up here in close to the New Hampshire border. I'm much more likely to be able to tell you where the New Hampshire places are than the Massachusetts places. I only go north if I want to go do something. Did you? Yeah, absolutely, Eric. Good seeing you, buddy. Did you guys see her little sister on Sunday morning? We bowled against Sage, Sonia's little sister. And Sage is like the same age as my older son. And Sage is nothing like Sonia. Sage is a nice, quiet girl. No, she's not. She's like 20 at least. Like I said, her and my older son are about the same age, so 20, 21. What's going on, Florida hockey? Stretch taking the #1 gifter badge. I like it. With a heartbeat too, so that means nobody's given a gift in a while. But that's okay. I don't mind. I do appreciate it though. Every single one of them helps make me recording that much easier. Oh, there you go, Stretch. 7, 8, 9. Let's go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Where is Pat? That's a good question. I don't know. I was watching a 10-pin bowler the other day, and half expected her to see her there. She had shared it, and he had watched me the other day. Scott Anderson. So I was watching him bowl, and I expected to see Pat over there, but I never did. Well, see, I have to like them, because I feel like the more I like 10-pin bowling videos, the more likely 10-pin bowlers are going to see my stuff. Yes, they've definitely broken pins before. The problem is the pins are really sturdy, and they really don't break all that often. You're from Montana, Stretch? Never been to Montana, ever. Hey, Alicia, what's happening? I mean, some are, but I don't think all of them. It was actually really, really nice here in Massachusetts today. It's like the mid-50s, believe it or not. I was out without a jacket on today, just in my t-shirt. Oh, look at that. Gotta love the 189. Yeah, like I said, not every 10-pin bowler is arrogant. But, I don't know. They definitely, a lot seem to think that any other style of bowling is like not good enough, and it's for wimps or something. I don't even know, which is weird. I don't understand why that's the case, but Pat, look, it is you. See, 22 seconds. All we have to do is mention Pat, and then she shows up. So you missed game 1 so far. We just started game 2, and they are 2 frames in so far. But it is funny, we just had mentioned how we hadn't seen you yet, Pat. Oh, no, that's too cold. Like, what? No. No, we've actually had like really nice Decembers over the past few years where it, rains instead of snows, and I'm okay with that. Look at that, number 1 gifter badge. Let's go. Thank you, the TGIF. Thank you so much, Shazza. Negative 66. No, I'm all set with that. You can keep that. I will keep my cold days at like 0. Like, I can't imagine. Oh, what a shot from Stephen Body. What do you mean by dead pins? You mean like the fallen pins? We actually get to use those to make our spares. We don't clear the deck in between balls. Yeah, that was a huge shot. No, how can you be? How do you even go from your car to the store in negative 66? I feel like you would freeze at that point. How do cars start at negative 66? Oh, nice ball. Thank you guys for all the shares. That's awesome.
Come on, guys.
More people see this game, the better. Because this is my favorite sport. So I always appreciate it when you guys do the sharing. Oh, nice spare. Well, can you imagine hitting just the 2-pin or the 3-pin? We've had someone hit just the 2-pin 3 times so far tonight. That'll never happen in 10-pin. Because the ball just carries straight through there. Chucky with the half Worcester.
Somebody grab it out.
Jump right in there.
Oh, I love it. I love it so much, Shazza.
Carry.
3 pins or?
2 and 1.
Oh yeah, that was a great shot.
Yeah, 2 and 1. I thought it was. Especially in this place, it's gonna push back.
Yep.
Usually it does this.
Well, it's because the whole lanes are crooked.
Right. All right, John, come on, I'll
Yeah,
get it.
absolutely. Staying up till 1:40 in the morning to watch this, that's impressive, honestly. I'm usually waking up for work around 2:30 in the morning. So staying up till 1:40 is out of the question. I'm never awake at 1:40 in the morning. I'm 4 days a week also at my regular job. There's another 2 pin.
It's been like 5 of them tonight.
I work Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Thursday, Friday. Pretty much for my regular job now. That's what a lot of people seem to like is the Tuesday night. I don't know if it's because I've been doing it for so long and it's just good to know the people that you're rooting for. At my breadman job, I only work 4 days a week. Like I work 7 days a week, but I actually deliver 4 days a week, and that's it. So your whole weekends are taken up? I mean, I guess that's not too bad. You just gotta find other things to do because you can never be a bowler with all the tournaments that happen on the weekends. When I was younger and my kids were always doing stuff, I never really did any tournaments. I wanted to do more Magic the Gathering tournaments than anything else, but they were always Saturday mornings. And I literally couldn't do it because of my work. So once I got older, I decided to just stop working Saturdays.
Why did you even ask me to bowl?
Yeah, Sonya. Everybody loves Sonya. Everybody except Lisa. Lisa doesn't like. Lisa's not Sonya's biggest fan. Oh, I'm sorry you had to work for Flowers. Flowers is terrible. What a terrible company Flowers is. No, that is... So, Leslie, 10-pin bowlers say that every single time. And you got to remember, we're not throwing a 15-pound ball down the lane. We're throwing a ball that weighs less than the pins. So the ball doesn't carry, the pins don't carry if you don't put some speed on it. This is Candlepin bowling, and there's no oil on the lanes at all. So in this game, spin doesn't matter on your ball. Like spin, we don't even talk about spin. We talk about accuracy first and foremost. You've got to be accurate more than anything else, and then speed on your ball is the number 2. Yeah, no problem at all, Leslie. I'm more than happy to answer any questions you have. But like I said, I hear that all the time from 10-pin bowlers, and it's a different sport. Yeah, you got to get lucky. If you want to strike, you almost have to be lucky. Because you can throw a beautiful pocket shot in this game and not get a strike. You can throw a beautiful pocket shot and only get a strike 10% of the time. Visiting the UK is on my list of things that I would love to do. I got a friend who lives right outside of London, and she always says I can stop by anytime and stay at her place if I want to, but I'm never taking her up on it. Yeah, absolutely. Sharing Candlepin bowling it's been a treat for me to be able to come down here and record the pro bowlers. This game is so incredibly hard, Robert Lewis, that this is the pro league. And if you watched a regular league, you would probably see scores in the 70s.
Nice try, bud. Nice try. Go for here.
So goal is to knock down all the pins, as many as you can. Just like in 10-pin, you get your score based on how many pins you knock down. Where is there still a bowling alley? This is Riverwalk Lanes in Amesbury, Massachusetts. It is scored almost the same as 10-pin. First ball still being a strike. If you get 12 strikes in a row, it's still 300. Second one's still a spare, same as 10-pin. The only difference is our third ball in scoring, where we just get total pinfall. And so you can get a 10, which you can't get in 10-pin. Yeah, so Candlepin bowling is mostly found here in northern New England and maritime Canada. So while you can't see the American flag, it's just on the other side of the Riverwalk Lane sign. So there's still a foot foul line. The foot foul line is the first line that you see. And then the second one's the lob line. Your ball has to make contact with the lane prior to that line, or else the foul ball, same as if it went in the gutter. So Riverwalk is one of the smaller bowling alleys out there. Only has 8 lanes total right now. The other bowling alley that I bowl at most of the time is Academy Lanes, where the guys in the green are from, and that one is the largest Candlepin bowling alley in the world, and that is 44 lanes of just Candlepin. I can't imagine a better night, 22 seconds, than sitting in the bath watching my live from Riverwalk Lanes. Well, when you're expecting like a 300 every single time, yes, this would be poor bowling. But in Candlepin bowling, pro bowlers only strike 9% of the time, according to Candlepin Bowling Network. And it's just not. It's not a strike game. It's a spare game or it's a 10 game.
Run that over. You got plenty of room.
I love it, Pat. You in 22 seconds. What a shot.
Nice read, buddy. That's where I was playing it.
Yes, so that's called the lob line. Your ball has to make contact with the lane before that. So most of these guys average around 120. You can probably get into this league as a 115 bowler, maybe even a 110 if you're filling in, but for the most part you want to be a 115 to 125 bowler. Yeah, strikes just don't happen very much in this game. They're really, really hard to get. It doesn't look like it, but there's a lot of space in between those pins down there.
Did anybody?
I've never bowled 5-pin. It's one of those ones that I want to do at some point. I just have not. Highest average I know is either Josh Daly or Justin Waters. Both those guys are somewhere in the 135 average. Which is just, it's incredible. Honestly, anything over 120 is crazy. Anything over 130 is out of this world. Yes, yep, you would have seen them in the Worlds. They are such good bowlers. I recorded them for the past 2 weeks too. If you watch a video that I made last week, Josh Daly threw a 172 while I was recording him. And a 172 game is insane. Like, my highest ever is a 168. So far tonight, the best score was a 125. It's been tough here so far. I did have a 106 half, yes. You guys love reminding me of that, yep. And then I finished with a 143 because I was so bad the next half. Yeah. Mark Ritchie ruined everything. Could have broken records. Plus accounting. Yeah, I remember them. I covered their Mixed Worlds team last year. I don't play duckpin. I've tried it, of course, because it's around here. But pretty much I only do Candlepin. Who is on A+ accounting that you know?
That's going to be interference.
Wow, look at that. Can you guys see that? There's a pin on top of the 7 bin. Oh no. Is Mark over there? Mark's fixing it. So I've only bowled duckpin a handful of times. Oh no. Oh no. This is harder than duckpin, yes. Where's Mark? Outside? Yeah. Hold on.
What if somebody punched the spread eagle? No, what happened was this guy punched straight out and knocked him. Yeah, that happened. That's just one of those things that happens.
Okay. So Candlepin lanes are never oiled. For 10-pin, you want to come in at a certain angle because the ball is so big. In Candlepin, you really want to throw the ball straight and hard down the middle. So according to everybody else, what happened, a pin went straight up and then knocked like the machine out of place. What's the reason for no oil? There's no reason. So oil was originally put on 10-pin lanes to protect the lanes from a 15-pound ball hitting them over and over again. We throw a 2-pound ball. We don't need the oil. And then they figured out that the oil could actually get more strikes. So then they started making oil patterns. And that's how all that happened. We've never used oil. We never will.
Hi, Kevin. Come on, work it up.
Yeah, Mark was on the phone that time. Ruined everything. Yep. Lane 3 was hurt bad too that day. Mark was telling me that it was like a major malfunction. It wasn't like an easy fix. Ended up being down for like 2 weeks. Yeah, that makes sense. But what is, yeah.
Same thing.
I mean, you say that, but then Cory just hit the head pin perfectly dead on there. And he got nothing out of it. Honestly, I like Kevin's better than I like Cory's.
How about it? Be fair one now. Come on.
Come on! Oh, what a pin, what a pin!
Okay, right up the wall. Right up.
And it is extremely hard to throw, like I said before, a 4-inch ball 60 feet away and hit a 3-inch pin. You have to be extremely accurate. If the lanes have any like bumps on it, it can mess up your ball. Like there's so many factors in it. It's just really, really hard. Oh, that's what I like to hear, God games. I love it. Jeff Walsh threw a beautiful ball there. It 100% is the hardest form of bowling there is. Yes. You really are. You really are 22 seconds. I'm pretty sure I see you more than anybody else. I love it. The ball can weigh anywhere from 2 pounds 4 ounces to 2 pounds 7 ounces. Most pro bowlers and most people who have their own balls are going to use either 2 6s or 2 7s. The heavier the better is usually the case. So, number one strategy, you want to hit the head pin with your first ball. You want to hit it slightly off to the side in either the 1-3 pocket or the 1-2. And then you're not going to get a strike out of it, even if you hit it perfectly. And then you just got to be accurate and make your spares. Like, there's not really more strategy than that, to be honest. You got to learn how to use the wood. You got to learn how to hit the pins so they deflect in a certain way. Yeah, this is not a strike game, Robert. This is a spare game or a 10 game. Like I said, when pro bowlers have a 120 average and that's it, like, you're not going to see a lot of strikes. Yep, that is Jeff Walsh. An average score for a regular person is probably somewhere around an 80. Maybe even less than an 80. If it's your first time ever doing this, don't expect to get more than a 70. Yes, the ball can go through the pins and hit nothing. It's a extreme rarity. Like, you would have to put a huge hook on the ball. But it could happen, yes. If you throw a straight ball, you're never going to not hit it.
There you go. Still undefeated.
Ouch. It's a $5. That is an ugly one. Yeah, you generally don't want to hook it. Because first of all, it's going to take your speed off the ball. Second of all, you really could hook it behind all the pins. And there's enough room between the 1 and the 3 for 2 balls to fit. There is a lot of space down there that you can't see. This is Riverwalk Lanes in Amesbury, Massachusetts, my hometown. The accuracy on Fuller's shot just there was unbelievable. I don't know how you can say they're not accurate when he makes a shot that you have to put the ball straight through, but also have the pin deflect off to the left. So most of these guys are going to be averaging somewhere between 115 to 120. They can go all the way up to 135. So the speed on the ball is actually a huge help in getting the pin action that you want. So speed is very important. Accuracy is still the most important thing, but speed actually really does help quite a bit. There's still 10 frames. If you get 12 strikes, it's still 300. I 100% agree with you, Nate. What's going on, Shelby? Is this the normal Shelby or is this a different Shelby? Because I get a Shelby that's here all the time, but it's not Shelby Healing. Unless you change your name, which is fine too, but no one's ever gotten a 300, no. 245 is the most that's ever happened, and it's happened twice, believe it or not. Yeah, duck pin ball is a lot bigger than a candlepin ball. Oh, strike, there you go, Robert. There's a strike for you. So I'll be recording tomorrow, Stephanie, if you're around. You can get a 300. It's just, it's not possible, honestly. Like, it is possible, it's not probable. Good night, Steph. Talk to you later. So I'm only in one regular league. I'm also in a once-a-month pro league, and that's it. That's it. Just my Tuesday night league and the Sunday once a month. Anything else I do is tournaments for the most part, or I record these guys who do the Friday night pro league. But I don't bowl in this. I don't go 10-pin bowling that often. No. It is super fun, Troy. It really is. The average pro bowler strikes 9% of the time. A good average in a pro league is anything over 120. I mean, good luck with that. Like, strikes, as you know, Pat, they're so hard. I could try to find my video of my 4 strikes in a row and redo it, but that'll be about it. So not in this league. So this is a scratch league. So there's no handicaps at all. It's just you got to beat your opponents. Most regular leagues do have handicaps. Yeah. So like my Tuesday night league that I record each week, that's a handicapped league. No. Most bowling alleys in this area are just going to be Candlepin. 10-pin machines in the back are completely different than Candlepin machines. I am a little thirsty. Why? You going to send me a drink? So we get to use the fallen down pins. Oh, look at that. Look at that lemonade from Alicia. Oh, #1 gifter, Alicia. Oh, you're the best. You really are. So we actually get to use the fallen down pins to make our spares and our 10s. Everyone knows I don't drink alcohol. I only drink lemonade. So I love it, Alicia. You're the best. So there's definitely some wooden lanes and some synthetic lanes. Most newer bowling alleys are going to use synthetic lanes just because it's easier. Whoa! What a shot! What a shot! Yeah, they definitely leave some weird leaves. Oh, that's going to be a strike. Strike from Cory Aleci. I wish I knew how to do an instant replay on this. Oh, gotta hit that head pin. Perfect shot if you just hit the head.
got it on this side pretty good.
All around it. Double strike from Cory. Let's go. Let's go. Gotta love seeing a double. So here you go, Pat. Here's your chance at a triple. Oh, what a shot there.
That's not what I think. That's for sure what I think.
That's it right there. Way to go. Jeff's just a little off the head pin there. Closer though than Chris Kaz was.
Hey, Kaz, come on, buddy.
Hoagie, what's going on, my man? Did you see the double that just happened? All right, Carter. Hopefully I see you again soon. I'll be recording tomorrow. I do doing a tournament tomorrow morning, bright and early. Oh, you just missed a beautiful double strike. Way to go, Cory. No, accuracy is 100% number one. If you're overthrowing the ball, you're gonna be in a bad spot. Nice shot from Jeff. Chris Kaz is just off the head pin still. Whoa! Oh, just missed it. What do we got for scores so far? 97, 80. 70 with the ball, 69, 89, 70. Huge numbers. Oh, strike from Bullock. Let's go. Cory Aleci.
Careful, Rio's over here.
What's going on, Reeve? What's happening?
Rio will take that too literally.
Reeve was one of the first people to really start following me. I always appreciate that. I will definitely tell you when he's up again, for sure.
His knees are made of concrete now, so.
Oh, come on now. Wow. Yeah, if you've never been to northern New England or maritime Canada, you'll never have seen Candlepin bowling before. It really hasn't extended anywhere outside of this small area. And I don't know why, because it is so much fun, and it is certainly better than 10-pin bowling. That's what I keep telling people, Hoagie. That's what I keep telling people. I even got shirts that say it. It is in Canada, but this is also a northern New England thing. That's where we are. We're in Amesbury, Massachusetts right now. It's mostly a New England thing that Canada has taken also. Wow. Oh, there it goes. I consider 5-pin more to be a Canadian thing. That's what I love seeing it. there's no real money in this. No. There's no, like, basically anybody who does this really well just does it for a hobby. It's a side hustle at best. Yep. You gonna hit my 380? You better. I was promised a 380. Well, I mean, I'm glad you're still here watching it, JK, you know? And it is, like, I know it's fun for you guys to watch, but it's so much fun to actually do. I wish you guys could all be doing it too. So Texas, I don't know. Everyone in Texas likes things bigger, don't they? So they're gonna like the 10-pin more. Florida is where I think this would really take off. You know, where you get the snowbirds coming down from the cold weather, going down there and bowling. I think they would enjoy it a lot. I don't know. I wouldn't say there's much gambling in this. Obviously, we all put our money in for like high strings, high series, stuff like that, but nobody really gambles on this game. Still 10 pins. In the same like order and everything that 10-pin bowling is. Brian Fuller Jr. promised me earlier today he was going to hit a 380. He called his shot, said, I'm doing a 380 tonight. And so far he's got a 111. So that means we need a 270 from him over the next 2 games. I didn't play for $10. No, I put my money in the side pools for $10, and that is the high series and the high single. Through 3 games, so you would average whatever a 125-ish, 126, 127. I probably did that. That sounds right to me. Scoring is almost the exact same as 10-pin, with first ball still being a strike, second one still being a spare. Third one, the only difference, and that is total pinfall. I mean, I guess. I don't know. We just put money on it, that's all. I mean, there's so many games that are good drinking games. Oh, what a shot from John. Let's go. I mean, I've played Guess Who as a drinking game before. No. We once played, so this is called Candlepin Bowling, Mike, and it is the best kind of bowling there is. So going with drinking games, we once played a Jenga game. They had these big, huge, like, boards, and 1 in every 3 had a Jello shot in it. And so if you pulled that brick out, you had to do that. You had to do that shot. That made the game very hard. Jenga is not easy when you have no motor control. Yeah, you do get 3 tries. First one is still a strike, second one is still a spare. Third one is total pinfall. So no bonus balls on the third one if you get them all down. It's just a 10. Hi guys. Cory Aleci on the left is on the double. You guys wanted to know. Here he is. Pat, are you ready? So we actually get to use our spares and our... we get to use the fallen wood to make our spares and our 10s. They can actually take a pretty good hit. It is very, very hard, Julie. All right, this is it. Cory. Oh, off the head pin. Just like an inch off from where it could have been another. People you're watching now are literally the pro bowlers, and you see them still missing shots because this game is really that hard. Yep, so they are 60 feet long, the same exact length as a 10-pin lane. In fact, when we get new lanes, like new synthetic lanes, generally we just get 10-pin lanes rather than making up new Candlepin lanes. And the difference between a Candlepin lane and a 10-pin lane is the lob line. 10-pin lanes don't use a lob line.
There you go, Kevin.
Nope, no oil on the lanes, Lisa. These are just straight wooden lanes. 10 frames, same as 10 pin. If you get 12 strikes, it's still 300. It is bowling. It's the same as 10 pin bowling with the exception of the third ball and the smaller pins in the smaller ball. Wow. Beautiful pocket shot with a 5. So they don't get resurfaced every year. They get like refinished, I would say, a little bit, like every year or two. Well, it's not mini bowling. It's Candlepin bowling. There's a big difference. Can you see a ball? It's hard for me to get one while I'm back here. But it's basically, there's no holes in the ball. You can kind of palm it. The ball can weigh anywhere from 2 pounds 4 ounces to 2 pounds 7 ounces. It is very similar to a bocce ball, yes. Where a bocce ball has more of a rough exterior, though, these are very smooth. The bocce ball is the better term. It's almost the exact same size as that. No. Most you can throw in any frame is 3 balls. Same as 10 pin. The most you can throw is 3. Perfect score is still 300. If you throw 12 strikes, that is a perfect game. That's a 300. If you want to play this, you got to come up to northern New England, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Maine, Vermont, or Maritime Canada. Other than that, this really isn't in the rest of the country. Candlepin bowling is very popular in this area. It's more popular than 10 pin. And in fact, like Candlepin houses compared to 10 pin houses, probably at least 4 or 5 to 1. 300 has never happened in Candlepin. 245 is the most that's ever happened, and it's happened twice. Duckpin and Candlepin are very similar in the fact that they both throw 3 balls, but their pins look a lot shorter and more like 10 pins, and their ball is bigger, so their scores are going to be higher. And they clear the wood, and we don't clear the wood for our spares and our 10s. You actually get to use the fallen down pins to make your spares and 10s. No, you might be thinking of duck pin. Duck pin definitely has more of a following than everything else. We buy them in sets of 4. So when you buy 4 balls, they cost you around $300, I'll say. So you can spend a little less. I've seen them as low as like $250 and as much as like $350, $375 for a set of 4. Yeah, we're at Riverwalk Lanes in Amesbury, Massachusetts. Right? Yeah, so Max got a new set of balls like, I don't know, 2 months ago. And he decided to buy a new set this week. And I was like, I don't even understand why he did that, but it is what it is. This is the last frame in this game 2. Oh, what a spare from Fulla. So ski balls are usually made of wood, and they're going to be a lot lighter than these balls. I know when I play skee ball, the balls weigh maybe, 8 ounces, 10 ounces? And these balls are significantly heavier than that. And they're bigger than a skee ball also. So it mostly matters just because if you use like lane balls, the weight on them could vary significantly. You don't know if you're going to grab a ball that's 2.4, 2.5, 2.6. And lane balls also have more divots in them because they're used an awful lot more. And so when you buy a set of balls, you're going to want to buy either a urethane ball or a rubber ball. And they all react very differently to wooden lanes or synthetic lanes. It really, it matters quite a bit. Yeah, I know. Academy Lanes has those. This is still a pencil and paper league. Yes, the pins are very different compared to a 10-pin lane. They're much skinnier and a little bit taller. So we actually throw it faster than 25. I know I throw the ball between 32 and 34 miles an hour. So when you throw it slower, like at 25, they don't fall as well. They fall very slowly, and you don't get the action that you would get otherwise. Nope, the ball surface. So you mean like, do we put something on the ball ahead of time? No. Do they get cleaned once in a while? Yeah, because they get some grease on them and they get stuff on them. No polish, no wax, nothing like that. Nope. I've actually heard of people throwing their balls in the dishwasher before to wash them. Though you don't really need any of that stuff. I have not done that, no. So I do get my my balls fixed every year or so. Mark Ritchie, the owner here, will sand the balls down and kind of get all the scuffs and stuff out of it. Oh, baby, what a ball!
Who's acting against Candlepin? hit him. Right. Even though it was off, it wasn't that bad. So I said, hit him when the shit falls.
Can you find out what's going on the other lanes?
All I did, I mean, it was behind him, fell off as he was
Right in the middle of this.
I came back. That is a weird thing that never happened in the face of John, reset, take the ball.
Yeah, reset.
Take the ball over.
We're going to have to contact
I could be next year. I could have. I think I'm on the cusp of doing it this year, but I don't think people really knew like who I was. There's definitely a chance next year, but I kind of like doing it this way, where I'm just recording on Friday nights. There's no traveling to East Boston. There's no being like I can just go down the street and then I can go home at the end and not really worry about it. I love it. I love it, JK. Thank you. So the reason why I kind of stepped away for a minute, the lanes next to us have another protein bowling, and they had a ball fall off the ball return and right in the bowler's way, and they were trying to figure out if they should reset the pins or they should not reset the pins. You can't kick him off. That guy is the captain of the team. It's his team. I don't know what to tell you. Good final score for the most part is 100. If you can get 100, you're doing really good in Candlepin bowling. These guys are all pro bowlers, and you got to expect at least a 115 to 120 to have a good game. No, these guys should be hitting a 115 to 120 every game. Yeah, 300's not going to happen. 300's not happening. Strikes just don't happen in this game. No. Pro, like, this is a big money league. So if you win it, you're going to make some money. You're going to make some really, really good money. But for the most part, you're not going to really make money in Candlepin bowling. I wish you could, but no. It's more of a hobby and an amateur sport, if anything. But these are the best of the Candlepin bowlers. No, you get 3 shots. Your first one is still a strike, just like in 10-pin. Second one is still a spare, just like in 10-pin. 2 balls, extra and 1, respectively. Your third ball is just total pinfall. So if you get them all done in your third shot, it's just a 10. So back in the day, if you want to talk like the the 80s, 90s, early 2000s, there was some money to be made for pro bowling. There was TV money, so people were putting like $20,000 in tournaments, and that's just not happening anymore. A leading pin is a pin that is down, correct. Yeah, you could definitely make a lot of money back in the day. And also the scores were a lot better back in the day too. You had a few bowlers with the 130s and 140 even averages, which is really unheard of nowadays. Yeah, no. Bowling itself, like, overall, is on a downturn. It's kind of sad, really. It's one of those sports that literally every man can do. Every person can do. No, so there's no icing your shoulders. This really doesn't hurt your shoulders to do it. It hurts more your knees than anything else. Nice shot from Jeff Walsh. Nice shot. Okay, take another break. I'll be right back. Give me 5 minutes.
That's not how it works. Not a member, but just a member. You need to know somebody. Somebody that knows you, and then you have to sign up to become a member. I don't know. Like I said, I can't vouch for you.
Okay, now show me where the bar is. Anything wrong?
It's right through the black doors.
Rest of the day, that's came from Boston on the train and tired. And I'm not gonna bowl.
Right. No problem. Yeah, you want to hang out and watch the news. My name is Mark. Dave, nice to meet you. Yes.
You were pretty well bald. I think you would have had
Good. I'm glad you got a long way up here. Good. I'm glad to hear that. People we want around here, so good stuff. Yeah, no, you're welcome. What?
showed me the way like
That was before my time. That was before my time.
show me that.
I like that song. That's a good song.
I want to take it. Definitely would have been all over.
Yes. Good to meet you.
Nice shot.
Absolutely, sir. Yeah, no worries. Hang out here. You do what you gotta do.
And plus.
Why don't you head back out the front door? Why don't you head back out the front door now? I tried to be very nice. Why don't you just head back out now?
Oh, I didn't mean it like that.
I do. Why don't you head back out now? Please head back out. Yeah. I don't know who you are.
Come on, buddy, let's go. Come on.
I am having one hell of a night. That's how much drink. And I'm going to so I'll ask them right now. I'm asking you to please hit that hell and find it. I am asking you to business owner to please hit that hell. Thank you very much. Wait, that hell down. Sir, listen, I'm not going to explain myself. Thank you very much. Have a good night. Let's go. I saw a lot of guys in the room. I have had one hell of a day dealing with people who are drunk. They are telling me what's going on. And you see him walking, who's already shifting.
Yeah, you can tell.
And he's trying to look at the bar. I'm trying to be nice, let them know that like you ain't gonna be able to drink in there. That's fine. But nobody knows that guy. He says he knows everybody here in Kingsbury. I've been here for 10 years. Never seen that fucking guy.
Yeah.
I don't know him from shit.
Alright, I'm back. What is going on? What did I miss? Oh, it doesn't look like anyone's fighting. I did stop at the lemonade stand, yes. Got a Coke. Ran into JJ Turigny over there, so I was talking with him for a while.
Come on, Kevin. Come on, now let's go. Come on.
Definitely not going with sunglasses, bro. For sure not. Oh, what a shot right there. Nice.
song's still playing when I get up there. The song I chose for my highlight reel.
That's true. Tell him to hurry. No, no, not at all. So Lafayette won game 1. Who won game 2? You guys won game, by how many? By a lot? Academy won game 2 by 47, so they're up right now. I'll go straight home after I leave here. I didn't get lost walking over there. Oh, nice try. Thank you guys for sharing the live. I appreciate that, Chuck. More people that can see this game, the better. Wow. Wow. That was a good ball by Jeff Walsh and just didn't want to go for him. What is this called? This is called Candlepin bowling. It is the best kind of bowling. Basically only found here in northern New England and maritime Canada. Okay, so that in that scenario, it all depends on your first ball. On your first ball, did you knock a pin down? Yep. Did you knock any pins down with your first ball? Because that changes what happens with that. If you did knock a pin down with your first ball, then every pin you knock down is considered a foul ball, and they're all deducted. If you knock down 6 in your first, that is just a 6 box. If you didn't knock any down, you can reset it and start over. He's taking that one? That didn't look good to me. I don't know. No, they don't. They generally don't curve it here. You're going to want to throw hard, straight balls in Candlepin bowling. There is no third ball at that point. 22 seconds. No, you would only throw 2 balls and only get a 6 out of it. But like I said, if you didn't knock any down in your first one, and then on your second ball threw a gutter ball and knocked pins out, you can reset them and then start with a full rack for just your third ball. But that's only if you didn't hit any pins down. Kind of a weird scenario, but I have definitely seen it before. Is there a pin hanging down over there? Is that going to matter? Something weird is going to happen there. Oh, yeah, pins are falling down again. Okay. Yeah, bowlers are always so serious. You know that. I mean, these guys put a lot of money into this league. So they want to try to take it serious. But that's only on the first ball, if that's the case, if they do that. I assume inductpin is the same as candlepin. My average is a 105, which is better than most good bowlers. Like most good bowlers average about 100, but not quite on this level. So I'm kind of like in between. Not quite good enough for these guys, but also definitely better than your average bowler. Mark. That was a weird Rio isn't the most unique delivery, but it is certainly a unique delivery. There's people with much more unique delivery than him. No oil on the lanes, that's correct, yep. Say you have just the 10 pin left after the first ball, and your second ball goes in the gutter. Does it hit the 10 pin? So if it just goes on the gutter and misses the 10 pin, then you just throw your next one. What is going on? Yeah, you can't just reset a single pin in Candlepin. That's not something that happens. As you can see, there's no oil on the lanes. I don't know what's been happening. It's been dropping pins all day long. I'm not really sure why it's been doing that. But it's been quite a bit. As you can see, no oil on the lanes running down.
136 is much better. That's why. It went up and it hit the little number that heads down.
The machine wasn't going to eat them, no. He told him to press the button. So what Mark says happened, oh, what a shot. A pin went up and actually knocked one of the pins out. Because there's 24 pins on each lane. And so the next set of 10 are already in the chute waiting to be to fall down. And so it went up there and hit a pin that was already up in the chute and knocked it out, is what happened. And then that messes everything up when that happens. Yeah, I mean, 10 pin is for a lot of people, believe me, I understand. But if you tried Candlepin, you would enjoy it. Or you would hate it. Because it is a very frustrating game. It's a very difficult game. And if you don't enjoy making your spares, you're not going to enjoy Candlepin bowling. Oh, nice try from Chucky. 7-10 picked up. Let's go. I mean, there's still grease that happens down there. Going through the machine, you pick up a little bit of stuff that goes on. I don't wipe my ball off in between shots, but a lot of people do. Yeah, in order for you to try, you're going to have to come up farther north. Oh, Chucky dropped the ball there. All right. John got a nice 9-pin drop. Just, he got old, you know? Like, that's what happens. But by far, he's the greatest bowler in Candlepin ever, you know? He threw a gutter ball, and I haven't seen a gutter ball in, like, the professional stuff in a while, you know? So this is a Friday night men's pro league, so you're not going to see any women in this league. The Sunday morning league that I do, there's a lot of women that do that. In fact, I made a bunch of videos about all the girls this past week. I know, right? I almost wanted to laugh at him at the time, but I'm like, no, I can't do that. I told him just to, shake it off. Don't worry about it. These lanes are Riverwalk lanes in Amesbury, Massachusetts. Oh, there you go. Nice shot. Because, you got to be, like pleasant with the person you're bowling against, but so it all depends on the bowler. I kind of look at the arrows when I'm throwing my ball, and I want to hit just a little to the right of the front arrow. Other people look at the pins, other people look at the floor, like to make sure they are where they want to be. But for the most part, I look up at the arrows. But it all depends on the bowler. A lot of bowlers like to look at the pins.
Come on now.
It should have been. I can't believe I lost 2 of those games. So you want to hit the head pin, and you want to hit it off to one side or the other. Generally, you want to hit it on the 1-3 side, but you can hit it on the 1-2 side and also be fine. Oh, that's what I love to hear, Loris. Thank you so much. If this is the kind of thing you like, make sure you give me a follow. I go live multiple times a week, as you've probably seen by now. And I'll be live again probably all day tomorrow from 10 a.m. through whenever we finish our tournament tomorrow. We got a special fundraising tournament to go to, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Great ball from Walsh. Let's go. What's going on, JD Mods? Yeah, like in 10-pin, you want to come from the side. You don't want to do that in Candlepin because your ball might go behind the 1 pin and miss every single pin. No, that was actually an ACST match. It's called the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour. It's a semi-pro league that I'm a part of. All one-on-one matches. And that was a regular match. Harder you throw, the better. Sort of, but not really. Yes, you want to put more speed on the ball, but if it sacrifices your accuracy, you don't want that. So accuracy first, speed second. That was not open bowling. That was a pro match. There was money on the line at that point. Yes, yep. It's called the same way in Candlepin, but it's much more accepted to hit it on the Brooklyn side. Yes. Oh, just punching the 1.5 is one of the worst feelings in the world because you threw a great ball and just got 0 out of it. It happens. My average is a 105. Oh, close. So in most leagues, if you can average 100, you're going to be one of the best bowlers in your league. So 100 is the number you're really going for. Yes, these guys are the pro bowlers. They all average somewhere around 115 to 120. Strikes don't really happen in Candlepin, Randy. A regular bowler probably averages about 80. Hi, Mark from Indy. Always nice seeing you. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow too. Perfect score is still a 300. It's never going to happen in Candlepin. Strikes are just way too hard to get. You can throw a perfect ball 12 times in a row and only get a strike 2 times out of it, you know. 10 a.m. is when we're starting, I'm pretty sure. I'm getting picked up at 6:45 in order to drive 2 hours to go to this tournament, so it's going to be early. Yeah, we got 4 more frames to go from each bowler. Fuller just needs 87 pins to hit his 380 that he promised me. Yeah, it's improbable. It's not impossible, it's just improbable. No, curves and side spin are not anything we work on in this game at all. I am not bowling tonight. I'm just here watching the pro bowlers, the same as you can. I'll be bowling tomorrow. I bowled yesterday. I'll bowl probably on Sunday too. I bowl too much as it is. I don't want to bowl on Friday nights also. Yeah, I don't want to take over the whole, you know, Friday Night League also. So generally I just bowl on Tuesdays, and then usually Sundays I do a weekly tournament. Oh, so I didn't forget this time, Lee. Yes, my son is moving on Sunday, but he said he doesn't want to start until 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So that means I can get into King of the River before that. So I'll probably do the King of the River and then get out of here and go straight over to help him move. There's the ICBA, International Candlepin Bowling Association, but it is not like the PBA. No, PBA actually like pays their bowlers, and this really doesn't. He is. Lane is still the king right now. So if you want to go Candlepin bowling, you're going to have to come to Northern New England. So basically, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Maine, Vermont, or Maritime Canada. No, he's not moving far at all. He's going from Haverhill to Newton. Haverhill, Mass to Newton, New Hampshire. It's like 20 minutes. But I have a bread truck, so I can move all of his big furniture over the weekend. I think he's been king for 4 weeks. 5 weeks is the maximum he's allowed. He's made a lot of money as the king. So these are teams. You have Academy Lane's team and Team Lafayette. He'll still roll on 2. Oh no, it's not that son. It's my other. Are you kidding me? It's not that son. It's my other son. Yeah, he's making about $800 a month right now, just as king of the river. It's good to be king. Yeah, no, my older son is moving, not Max. Max is still living at home with me. He's not going anywhere for a little while. He's got college next year, and he's planning on just driving to college, so each day. So this is regular bowling in the Northeast. 10-pin is the weird bowling. So yeah, we have more Candlepin than 10-pin bowling, for sure. Probably averages like 4-to-1. Candlepin alleys to 10-pin alleys. Like here in just this small town of Amesbury, there's 2 Candlepin bowling alleys and 1 10-pin alley. But then outside of this 10-pin alley, you gotta drive up to like Raymond, New Hampshire, or Tewksbury, Mass, in order to get to another 10-pin alley. Great ball. Ouch. So it's in a couple states, but it's more like an interesting side event in the other states. So like Ohio has a couple bowling alleys that have it. New York has a couple bowling alleys that have it. But for the most part, it is just in this area. There are 3 games today, yeah. Some leagues are 3 games, some games are 5, but this one is a 3-game league. Hey, we are 5 gifters away from 40 in this live. If 5 more people that haven't donated today wants to donate like a penny to me, I will make the next level for TikTok, and they will give me money. So if anybody here hasn't normally given me money before, like Duke, I love you so much, Duke. And then we can hit that 40 mark and be just make TikTok pay me, you know? I don't normally like asking for money because money's tight. I don't give money out on this. I totally understand if you don't. But if you want to give me a penny, I would appreciate it. Eddie, thank you so much. I appreciate it. So you have to. I literally don't know how to give gifts on here. I know you gave a lemonade stand. I know you did. There's like gifts. I think it's under the more section. It's hard for me because I'm not live right now. But it costs like I think every rose is like half a penny that I get. Wow, I totally don't even see what that guy said. Thank you again, Eddie, so much. I appreciate it. Oh, I do. Okay, I see it now. Candlepin, no skill. Just throw it hard and hope.
Nice big cap.
Well, these guys are the pro bowlers, and you can see how hard this game really is.
Good 10, buddy. Good 10.
This is the most competitive league in all of Candlepin bowling right here. I bowled in this league a couple times, just as like a fill-in. I think he's actually a very good knitter, so you might be right. Fuller just off the head pin, but he got a lot of action on it. Aaron, thank you so much. First gift. I love it so much. Yeah, in 10 pin they say like if you still count your 300s, then you're not good enough yet, which is just crazy to me. Whoa, JD Mods. Look at that. Sen and I love you. Oh man, you're the best. That's beautiful. Thank you oh so much, for real. Like there's different like levels that TikTok has me try to hit, and 40 different gifters in one is one of the things. And I don't normally come close to it, but I was like, oh, I'm at like whatever 35 before, so I should probably mention it.
Red line.
Yes, Albany has one. I thought they had two actually, but Apex Gaming in Albany is one of them. Thank you so much, JD. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, 10-pin bowling got a lot easier when the equipment got a lot better, and when the oiling got a lot better. Yes, that is very, very true. Reeve sent in the lemonade. Thank you, thank you. Let me look real quick. 460 to 496, 486 for numbers what I see so far. So it looks like Academy is up by a bunch right now. Nope. Never mind, that number was erased. Try to figure it out for you in a second. $460?
46.
Okay. 46 pins right now. Oh, the hat and the mustache. Oh man, I wish I was on the other side of it. Totals are even right now? Ho, 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 ho. Totals are even, so that means Lafayette's winning this one by a bunch right now. This is going to come right down to the end. Last 2 frames for each bowler. I know. Academy Lanes normally has it. River Rock, though, is still pencil and paper. 22 seconds is a mod. Oh, what a shot from Rio. I don't know if he's good. Ooh. Oh, good ball. Good ball. All right, so we got the 10 at least. I won't tell him you said that because he'll probably try to hit on you. Let's go, Rio. This is going to change. All right, so now they got a 7-pin lead going into it. Oh, come on, keep falling for him. Let's go. Rio just has to make the 3. Oh, missed one. All right, see if Botte can hit this one. He's got to hit that front pin and crush it all the way over. Oh, he did that, but he didn't get the other 2. 22 seconds has been around like a lot for a while now. So. Oh, okay. So it's now, what, 9 pins? That's true. I think 22 seconds is also here for almost the entire time and chatting the entire time too, which is nice. All right, here's Chucky Desrosiers. John, wow, mirror images right here. I know. So normally, like in most bowling alleys, I would have a scoreboard where you could watch it. This bowling alley just is still pencil and paper, like I said, and just doesn't have it. All right, nice 10. So you get Team Riverwalk against South Shore Country Club. Other pro bowlers, though. All right, Chucky's off the head pin again. John also, and for somehow they almost got a mirror image yet again. That is a very close single digit separating the 2 teams right now. John makes the spare. It's a big one. Oh. Didn't hit the head pin the right way. Just a little off. So generally, you have to throw it a little bit hard in order to get the pins to carry like you want to. Remember, we're not throwing a 15-pound ball here. We're throwing a 2-pound ball, and the pins weigh more than the ball. So the only way to make the pins dance and kind of move around is if you throw it hard. Cory all over the head pin. Any other questions you have about Candlepin, I'm more than happy to answer. Oh, great ball. Let's go. One more for him. Come on. Oh, beautiful try from Cory. Like, that is the way to hit it right there. Got to hit the single pin. This is a huge one. Oh! That would have been a huge spare if you had been able to get that one. All right, lose another pin. Coming down to the last few boxes. Every pin counts. Cory way off the head pin there. Yeah, let's see what Kevin can do. All over the head pin. Ooh, that's a tough one. I still like Cory's better, even though he was more off.
Oh, that's my 4th one over Walsh.
Yeah, This is going to be a tough shot right here. He's going to have to kick that front pin over. And it is not easy to do that.
Well, only two of those.
That's pretty much what I would do too. Miss the front one completely. Okay, he takes a couple here. He gets another pin lead. There he goes. That was a good 9 right there. It really was. 6 pins different right now. 4 frames to go.
Yeah, total, they're up 6.
Yeah. You guys got this. You guys got this.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
All right, keep going.
Walsh off the head pin also. Let's go. 6 pins. That's it. Anybody's game right now. Oh, strike. Huge strike right there. Walsh needs the spare. Oh. Makeable one right there. Right now, Jeff Walsh is up. Brian Fuller is going to be up after this for lane 6. Got Chris Kaz on the left, Jeff Walsh on the right. He got an 8, so they're up by 4 right now. Chris Kaz. Oh, huge. He's now up by 4. This is manual scoring, literally pencil and paper, princess. Oh, I see what you're saying. Academy Lanes was up by 6 going into this. Team Lafayette is now up by 4. Okay, so now he's up by 3. So Lafayette is up by 3 at this moment, with Fuller and Sean Landry coming up to finish it out. 3 pins separate these two in their entire night right now. What is going to happen? Last 2 frames of the night, these 2 bowlers. This is why they're anchor bowlers. They want to be up here in the spotlight at the very end. Usually your best bowler is your anchor. Is anybody working? Like the bowling alley? No. It's just Mark Ritchie here. He owns the place. Oh.
All right, buddy, gotta get fixed.
Oh, beautiful 10. Beautiful 10. Oh. No, they were not. Let me just double check. I'm looking at the... No, they were not. Seven and 10, it's all even right now. Dead even. Last frame all comes down to these 3 balls. Oh, great ball there. Come on, keep falling. Let's go. Oh, it's rocking. It wants to fall. That's a tough split right there, but piece of wood. You never know what could happen. Okay. Oh no. Coming down. Fuller hits this. He does. Dead even. He's got to make both these or else. Wow. Fuller wins it by 2. Wins it by those 2 pins right there. Wow. What a finish, everybody. That was a crazy good finish. Where Academy wins it by 2 overall. I think they split overall for the night 4-4. But yeah, great finish, Elaine, wasn't it? But everybody, I want to thank you all for showing up tonight. This has been a lot of fun. We'll be live again tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. For our tournament that we're doing. It should be a great time tomorrow. Make sure you follow me. If this is the kind of thing you like, make sure you give me a follow. Thank you for everybody who gifted me today. You guys are all awesome. So I'll see you in about 12 hours, honestly. But anyway, have a great night, everybody. I'll see you again soon.